All the day long, whether rain or shine, she's a part of the assembly line. She's making history, working for victory. Rosie, 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 Rosie.
Hi, Rosie, the wedding planner here from theweddingplanner.ie, and today I'm talking to Barbara Pardini, and Barbara is based in the beautiful town of Lucca in Tuscany, Italy. And Barbara is a legal translator for the courts in Lucca. She's also the founder of Italian Weddings from A to Z. She's also the general manager of the most beautiful little boutique hotel called Albergo Pietrasanta. So if you're looking for a little boutique a hotel right in the heart of a town, that is the place to go. It is really, really special. And she's also vice president of Hotels Association over there. So Barbara is really well qualified. She is my woman. If I have any questions about legals, about people getting married legally in Italy, or if there's a change in law, she's the one I go to because she is the person in Italy to go to. So you're very welcome to talk to us today, Barbara.
Thank you, and welcome you to Italy. I hope to see you very soon back to your home in Italy. Yes, it's all true. I'm afraid I've got many hats, but what I like most is organizing weddings. I've been doing it for 10 years. It started only from the bureaucratic point of view. I was asked to be the legal translator, and little by little, in the last 10, 11 years now, I've been organizing weddings from all over the world to Italy. Yes.
So you are the woman to go to. And so what I'm going to do is talk to Barbara today, and we're going to go through the whole thing of all the legal paperwork documents that you need to do if you want to get married in Italy, because this is one of the things that really confuses people and causes all sorts of problems to people if they don't get it right. So we're just going to go through that today, and you can follow along. And if you have any questions, or if you're looking for a wedding planner in Italy, either contact myself or of course Barbara, and we'll be able to help you along with your legals for Italy and for all your wedding plans in Italy. So okay, Barbara, let's get going. What is the first thing people need when they are starting to plan their wedding in Italy? Let's go through the paperwork.
Okay, if they want to have the wedding legalized in Italy, they have to simply listen to us and provide us with a list of documents which will be required by the Italian state. First and foremost, the two main important documents are the long form of birth certificate. And by long form, I mean a birth certificate in which the name of the parents are detailed. Because otherwise, without that, we are not able to go ahead. So the long form of birth certificate for both bride and groom are fundamental. Then, the passports. Of course, we need a copy of the passports for both the bride and the groom and for the two witnesses.
Oh, okay. So you need the copies of the passports for the bride and the groom to be, plus their two witnesses. Okay. So,
correct. Because the Italian state want to check that the bride and the groom are those who are declaring to be, and the witnesses are able to verify that they are, legal people, blah, blah, blah. And then the UK and Ireland have similar and different procedures. Let's talk about UK. UK bride and grooms must provide us, as well as Irish, the no impediment certificate, or the nulla osta, which is simply a certificate in which it is proved and certified that the two bride and groom to be are not married with anybody else.
So this is a letter, and it's called the nulla osta, okay?
Nulla osta.
O-S-T-A, okay? And
correct.
To get your nulla osta in Ireland anyway, and I think it's similar in different similar in other countries as well, you apply to the Department of Foreign Affairs, okay? Now,
correct.
You can actually do this online, and if people go to my website, theweddingplanner.ie, they're going to see a magazine there. Sorry, I just to chip this in here, Barbara. They'll see a magazine. It's free. It's Weddings in Italy, and actually you can see Barbara's details in that. But you'll also have links in that you just click on to actually get to the Department of Foreign Affairs that you actually need to apply for this nulla osta. So when we're finished talking here and you're listening in, go over to my website and have a look at my Italian magazine, Weddings in Italy, and you can download it for free, and you'll see all the information in there as well.
So the long form of birth certificate is Number one. Number two, the passports. Number three, the certificate of no impediment of nulla osta. Number four, we need to fill up a format of, I'm sorry for these phones ringing. They shouldn't be ringing, but they are. That's live. And then number four, the British consulate and the Irish consulate in Italy want us to fill up a format where I, as a wedding planner in Italy, declare that I will be doing the wedding, I will be take care of all the legal procedures, and I declare all the legal details of both the bride and the groom.
Okay.
And then that's it, you're married.
Right. No, but if somebody has been married before, there's a couple of extra documents they need.
Yes.
And this is your divorce papers or the death certificate of your previous spouse. So, but there's also a timing in this, isn't it, Barbara?
Yeah, according to the Italian law, it is fundamental that a divorced lady, and this applies only to ladies, and it will be clear why in a while, has to be divorced for 300 days. The 300 days are the amount of a pregnancy. So, yeah, this is the Italian way of thinking. The lady must not be pregnant from any other previous marriage. So the 300 days, and it happened to me when I got married for the second time, I waited for 300 days in a run. So 300 days after that, you can get married.
Okay, so you need to be divorced 300 days, so that's nearly a full year before you can get married. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's all very clear, and you also need to submit the marital status and the occupation and place of residence of the witnesses that are going to be at your wedding. Okay, the next thing you need, if you're having a church wedding, there's some extra documents as well that is needed on top of the documents that we've just listed. So let's go through those. The baptism.
Okay, first you have been baptized, so the baptism, confirmation, and Holy Communion. Then you need a letter from your priest, from the priest of your parish, proving that the course, the lessons, you know that according to the Catholic, according to the Catholic Church now, it is fundamental to go to school for at least 6-7 weeks before the wedding. So the priest of your parish will tell the priest of the parish of your choice in Italy that the course will be attended in Ireland or in England or in America, but it will have to be attended. I also need the marriage in the church must be performed by a priest who speaks English. Okay. And we have it. Of course we have it. We have someone, a Catholic priest living in Lucca, able to speak English fluently. Okay. And that's another important thing. Okay?
Because you need to be able to know what you're actually saying.
Yeah. And that's exactly the same thing with the civil marriage. I mean, you need to have a legal translator, me in that case, translating simultaneously the act of marriage during the wedding. Otherwise, it's not legal.
Okay.
So through me and you, everything can be done, no problem, very smoothly.
Okay, because and it needs to be a legal translator such as yourself as well, not just somebody who can talk English and Italian. So that's to make sure that everything that has been said is being said and that you are agreeing to marry the right person.
Yes, exactly. I'm not married with someone I just met on the plane.
Exactly. Okay, so that's very clear. So we need the birth certificates, you need your nulla osta, which is just a letter to actually say that you're free to marry, which you get from your Department of Foreign Affairs. You need your photocopies of your passports. Do they need to be certified? Do they need to be stamped to show that they're legal?
Yes, that would be great. That would be easier for us to prove that they are real passports.
Okay, and I know in Ireland and England it's a little bit different because our passports are a bit different. But in the UK, you need to actually have not just the part of your passport with I won't show the details, but basically with your face on it. But you also need you also need the back page.
Yes, correct. And it's where your marital status is stated. So the last page of the passport is also required.
That's great. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll put this list up. And
Yep.
I'll put up on the website and into the magazine as well, so people can have a look there. Your contact details, as I say, if you look at Italian weddings from A to Z, have a lovely big spot in our magazine as well. So if you have a look there, you can actually get in touch with Barbara. And do get in touch with Barbara if, as I say, you're not clear on any of these points, because things differ from country to country, like what parts of your passport are needed or what sort of documentation you need, so it might differ. So do get in touch with Barbara and she will help you on your way to get married in Italy. Okay, so...
Okay, with great pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, and thank you, Barbara. We'll talk again soon.